Hi everyone, I'm coming at you with another video. It's been a long time and I've been really wanting to do this video. This is my September setup video and September's almost over. But I've been really wanting to go through the two planners. Yes, you heard me right, two planners. I know. Of what I have set up for this month. Because this whole year I've been in a state of planner chaos just with, everybody else out there. I've been in planners from pocket all the way up to half letter this year. And it's been great to try all the sizes. It's been so much fun. I have a lot of fun this year, but it's getting to be, okay, enough is enough, right? We need to nail it down. So I have here a half letter disc bound planner and also a standard traveler's notebook, both set up for the month of September. I can pick both of these up. They don't both have the exact same information, but I could get by with either one on a day-to-day basis. So a lot of the data is mirroring in each one, especially the monthly calendar and weekly calendars, which I can't live without. But there's some work stuff in here that I have, a few major task lists I don't have in here, and some lists I have in here that I don't have in here. So I think if you've ever set up multiple planners, you probably know what I'm talking about, right? So here's the thing. I've been in planner swap mode since probably, I want to say July. Yeah, July I was in an A6. So I wonder if I have the A6 here. No, I don't have my A6 planner up here, but I was in that for a month and I thought, okay, this is so cool. This is it. This is what I want to do. Until I got super busy at work. I go through periods and seasons of my work that sometimes it's just, there's really not a lot to do. And then sometimes I'm pulling my hair out. So both these planners are great for those super busy times in different ways. So this is why I landed on these two planners to be in basically competition for each other for what I'd like to keep going forward with, because I think just like everybody else, we're all tired of planner hopping, right? I mean, come on. If you're a planner girl, you know what I'm talking about. I know you planner hop. And I know that you come out there on those YouTube channels and you say, I'm so sorry, this month I changed to a personal size ring. And, I want to do a whole nother video on that where people are apologetic for switching. And honestly, I think it's a great thing to switch around and try different things. And I have a whole list in here of why I think it's important to do that. So anyway, let's move on to my planner setup, and let's start with the half letter disc bound. I have been in this guy probably more than my standard TN because I find it more functional. I have to say it out loud. Here we go. My name is Lisa, and I find discs very functional. I do find these so much more, I want to say, easy to throw in papers where you want, take stuff out, move sections around. I feel like I can plan anything in this thing, to be honest with you. Anything. Because you can add, subtract, multiply, and divide in this thing, right? So if you've ever been in disc-bound planners, it's similar to being in a ring-bound planner. To be honest, it really is. The only thing is you can change everything with discs. So say I want to take this on a trip, I can just pop on 1-inch discs or maybe even 3/4-inch discs. Take out some sections I probably don't need. Like, do I really need my meal planning section when I'm out traveling? Probably not. And you can tailor it to how you want. You can even have a separate, smaller ring-bound planner that you pop in your work bag. Maybe you just pop out a few sheets and then take that to work, and that would be a fabulous idea. Probably one I need to implement. because I really love those 2-inch discs, and they're too heavy for me to carry into the office, I found out. So that's why I'm doing 1.5 right now. These are 1.5 Levenger discs in the gold color. And I don't like rings because the ring gap, it just drives my brain crazy. And I'll sit there for hours trying to fix a ring gap in my ring planner. And I can't do it. I can't do it anymore, y'all. I can't do ring gap. So, and I have bad luck with it because I always have ring gap. I don't know why. It's just me. The universe hates me in rings. So, but I love personal rings. I was in personal rings in 2018 to 2019, and I bet I was in those personal rings for a year, over a year. I was in personal rings for over a year. And I didn't look at any other planners. I didn't look at discs. I didn't look at TNs until March 2020 when the world got crazy. I decided, now's a good time to try just something different, keep my mind off what was going on. And I tried a standard TN, and then I was in that for a year too, and I loved it. But now I'm itching to get that functionality back where I can switch things around, and the world's back to where it is almost, and things are busy, events are happening, people are moving and shaking. So I'm kind of falling in love with disc. So I'm going to go through this discbound planner. This is my September setup, one of them, because I have it mirrored. But I did an unboxing video of all of my Jane's Agenda toys, and unfortunately I just don't have a lot of deco in here because, I've been mirroring deco in the standard TN, playing with that, playing with this, and just, weighing my options back and forth. But this is from the unboxing I did from my anniversary haul. And I believe this cover set is still in her shop. And it was from, I believe, the September 2022 anniversary edition, maybe. I think that's what it's from, but it's just gorgeous. It's called Peonies, I think. And it's really, really nice. You'll see that I also subscribe to Cocoa Daisy. In the September kit, it looks great in my TN, but with the discs, I didn't quite like it that much. I don't know. It just, some deco looks better in other planners, I think. I don't know. But anyway, I love this in here. This is vellum I printed out from Plan with Bee. I like her freebies. I think a lot of people do. Here, I always keep a grocery list in front with an Amazon list. And all I do is just take a letter size sheet of paper and just kind of chop it down. I kind of like these kind of skinnier pages in my planner. They add a little bit of layering, and you'll see Marquita from At Home with Kita. She likes to have these little half-C sheets in her half letter disc too. I should buy some from her. She's got some great inserts. I think I'm going to hit up her shop. If I stay in this planner, yeah, I probably will definitely hit up her shop. This is from Jane's Agenda 2. This is just the Peony dashboard, and I have it layered with this. I love this too. Bought this from the anniversary sale. This is just an overview from, I believe this is from Plans Meet Paper shop. If you've never seen her videos, if you are a new planner, I think you would really love her videos. She kind of gets down to brass tacks planning, basic stuff. If you've never planned before, I highly recommend her channel. She just goes over basic stuff, and she's no fluff. And there's no deco hardly. And she's just very clear, concise, and minimalist. I really like her style. I like a little bit more deco in my planner, but if you're just starting out, I'll link her channel below, but I really do like her style. Very clean. No frills. This is a freebie from Plan with Bee, just the holidays. Probably everyone has this in their planner. These are the glass dividers from Jane's Agenda. I have not cleaned these yet. I just kind of popped them on and flew. But I need to clean them up some. I still have a little bit of plastic on there and everything. I do not like my divider tabs. These are from Catspresso Co. And I purchased another set of dividers for Franklin Covey compact size. They came with these and I just kind of popped them on because I wanted something on there, but these aren't really my section headers that I call these. So I'm going to do a whole nother setup Sunday of my October planner. Hopefully I won't have plastic on my dividers. We'll see. I really want to be in one planner for October. Yeah, and just stay in one planner for October because I'm getting a little tired of moving back and forth. But I'm sure you guys can relate. I know you can. I know you can. This is September. Obviously, this is the Jane's Agenda month on 2 with a Sunday start. I have to have a Sunday start. I know I'm not cool. I know I'm not cool. It's okay. But, you know, I'm not really digging these month on 2. I'm so sorry, Jane. I'm so sorry. I do like how they have the holidays and the moon phases on here. And, but for some reason, my brain just doesn't want to use these. In fact, I even stopped using these. I have more stuff on here that I could have put. But meh, I don't know. They just don't speak to me. Nothing against Jane, nothing against these inserts, but I think it's just me. It's me. It's just me. Yeah. So I'm thinking about selling these, so I don't want to use October, so I haven't put anything in October. And they look nice and clean and inviting to write on, but I think my brain just doesn't like how light the numbers are. I don't know. Plus, I really like it when there are 6 boxes instead of 5, and you don't have the stacked days. So I think, is there one in here I can show you what I mean? If you've been a planner girl for any length of time, you probably know what I'm talking about. Here's one where they're stacked. That just, no. I like my full boxes because sometimes I'll have double appointments on some of these, and I like space around it. I just like to be able to see it. I don't know. And there are inserts out there that have that. There is another insert that I really like, the monthlies. It's by SM Plans. I think it's her simple edition, I'm thinking. I used those in Franklin Covey Compact. I also tried that this month, I'm not going to lie, kind of briefly. But I found out that I really like those monthly inserts. So I might put those in there for October and just see how I like those. And I think I'm going to wind up selling these on the BST board. So if you're looking for monthlies, keep an eye out on the Jane's Agenda BST board. These might be out there. If you want to grab them. They're all from all the way to December of 2024, this set. Yeah. So, I mean, they're pretty. They're inviting. They say, hey, come write on me. But my brain is just like, nope, I don't want to look at it. I'll tell you what. This piece of paper, this is from, I love this paper. I love it. This is from Leaf and Pie, and this is from Etsy shop. And for this, how can I say this? See, I don't edit my videos, so I just say what's on my mind. There's a lot on my mind. But this insert is absolutely phenomenal. I like it. My brain loves it because of the squares are 5mm. And they're kind of dotted, and it's very light. So when I write on this insert, I can really see my ink and my words, and it just pops out off the page. But I still have that grid on the background. I just love it. I will definitely link these below because they're a small shop. I think they only have like a couple inserts they sell from their Etsy shop. But what they sell is fabulous. All right, so here is my, I want to call this my chores section, or I put this on here because it said chores, but it's actually my tracker section. So if I were to redo my whole planner on Sunday, which is what I plan on doing, this is going to say trackers on it. I'm going to take this off. But this is my trackers section. And in here, I'm not even sure if I'm in frame. I'm just talking and flipping and hoping you can see. But this is one of the most important spots in my planner. And this spot is dedicated to my routines, my weekly stuff. You'll see some Fly Lady things on here, and I've made this in Excel. And all I did was pull up Excel, show you it this way. I pulled up Excel, and basically, this is probably what I had on the other side. I pulled up Excel. Obviously, mine is so washy. You don't put washy in Excel. But I put it in landscape for an 8.5 by 11. And I just made some, what do you call these in Excel? I rarely use Excel. Grids, cells, if you will. And made this the print area, and typed up everything and put the boxes in. But I made sure, just kind of eyeballed it, of the punch area where to punch. And I wanted plenty of room for washi too. So that's how I made this. It was really easy, and I can actually size this down to personal. I can size it down to B6, whatever I want to size it down to. And it's so helpful. I use this daily routines every morning, and I use this every day, and I use this one every day. And even though I don't check things off, it's probably been done. I don't really use this to go, yay, check off. I mostly use to go, oh yeah, I need to do that. Whether or not I check it off is kind of irrelevant, because it's probably done. I don't go back through here and look, okay, did I do that? Not really. I really just look. I could probably just get by with these, honestly, but I don't know. Sometimes, especially for the morning, I just love checking off stuff, because I come downstairs to my kitchen in the morning, and I've already looked at my work email. My brain's already on work, and I'm already, not awake. But I want to make sure that my cat gets his medicines, his little ice water, his food with his Miralax and Cosequin. He has a lot of, poor little guy. He's old. He's a very old kitty, and he's sick, and he requires a lot of care in the morning and at night. And I just want to make sure he gets everything, and it's not his fault that I'm waking up late trying to get to work. Got work on the brain. So that's what I use this for. And my weekly to-do list, if you ever follow Fly Lady, you'll see that a lot of these things kind of mimic Fly Lady. In fact, a lot of it is, except for some of my cat stuff I put in here. And I kind of tailored this to my weekly schedule of when our trash comes, when our vet tech comes, just things I want to get done on a certain day. And I even have a little bit of a planning list that, I'll have to be honest, I never really use this. So, but I like it in here. Because it reminds me, oh yeah, when's the last time I changed my sheets? Because who doesn't, want to not change their sheets? You. But anyway, that's what I use that for. This is from List Lab, and it's a shopping list. And this is just a few things maybe I see online that might be nice to get. I'll jot it down. But this is not the list. That's my grocery list that's in front, because I'll have an Amazon list here that, yeah, maybe I should probably get that so I can clean an area around my shower. Tired of reaching for my sunglasses in my car. Things that are a little bit more pertinent than, getting some OPI nail polish. Which is nothing wrong with OPI nail polish. Yeah, I got 2 of those. I really don't need 2, but I also keep a yearly tracker in here. This is also from Plans Meet Paper. I'll obviously link her shop below, and also her video YouTube channel. So obviously this is just stuff for car maintenance. When's the last time? I think there's some Playing with Bee just came out with an insert. I think when the last time I did this, last time I did that. This is kind of what this is. I just want to see, when did we last spray for bugs? You can see it's been a while since I've done a lot of this stuff. We've been so busy this summer. It's been insane, but keeping up with those hair appointments. Yes. Yeah, so it's probably time for some fall car maintenance, that type of thing. But, you know, you can easily just come in here, boop, see when the last time you did something, and maybe you really need to do it. Yeah. This is a zone cleaning tracker, also from Plans Meet Paper. I like how she has some of these that are landscape and some that are portrait mode. But I like these inserts because you can really tailor these to your own house. And you can even use it for something else. If you don't do Fly Lady, you can use it for anything, really. Her inserts are just, what's the word I'm looking for? Versatile. They're extremely versatile. Yeah, you could use this for anything, too. There's no title, I guess, on it. You don't have to use it for anything special. Oh, I know what this is. I don't want to show that page. Hold on. Because I use this as a weight tracker. I'm not showing my weight on YouTube. But this is a tracker also from Plans Meet Paper that has 31 days down. January, February, March. I think Peanuts Planner Co. might have one that's similar to this too. But I've been using it to track my weight in here on these. In these boxes, you can also do your steps and hours you slept, all kinds of stuff in here. It's a great insert. I love it. Let's see. Oh, this insert is a 31-day tracker. And I use this to track my goals, which obviously I'm failing. I will have to admit, discs for me do not help me with my goals as much as my daily tasks and weekly tasks. I'm just not that much of a tracker person when it comes to goals. Goals for me work better in a traveler's notebook where I have more room for my day on two. I got it right here, I can show you. So I have my day on two, right? Let's see if I'm in frame. I have my day on 2 pages, and I don't know if you follow the Planner Perfect method or heard of her method, but she kind of has some time blocks in morning, late morning, afternoon, evening. It works so much better for my brain to put those goals and plug them in sort of when I think I might do it. Like, so for example, if I want to take a walk that day, if I go into the office, it's a great place to walk. I can walk all around the campus and get a good walk that way. And maybe I want to do that after lunch. So up here, I would write walk after I've eaten something for lunch. And if not, maybe I'm working home that day or from home that day. And maybe I want to do it after my work day's done and before I start dinner. Maybe I want to pop in some meat to defrost while I walk around the neighborhood. Whatever. I mean, I could put it in here and I can kind of tailor my day a little bit better than I can in my discs. In my discs, I just have it on a tracker. Hey, walk. That doesn't work for my brain. So that is a big area for me, a big plus for my standard TN as far as goal setting. And that's really important, right? So you've heard all the other things I've said great about my discs, that I feel more functional. That's true when it comes to my work, things like that. But when it comes to goals, the TN wins out because of this 2-day spread. Now, of course, I could do that in my discs. I've tried 2-day spread, but I don't like the discs in between the days, in between the, you know, the 4-quadrant AM, later AM, PM, you know what I mean? I don't like the disc right in the middle. I know, it's just my brain. We've got to go with what our brain likes, right? Otherwise, planning, we should still plan, of course, but we want it to be optimal. I think that's why we're trying so many different systems, so many different pages, layouts, so much everything. So yeah, that works so much better. But this, I mean, I'd like to track if I did something. I think it's a great idea, and trackers work for a lot of people, but they don't really work for me so much. I don't get too excited to come out here and go, yay, I posted an item on, you know, eBay, trying to clean my house up and recoup some money for my A6 planner spree I went on, which I did, thank you very much. But I didn't feel the need to come out here and just check it off. It's more of a working into my day, and if I work it into my day and get it on my daily, it's probably going to happen because it's in my face, right? And I'm thinking about when I'm going to do it and how I'm going to do it and all that, all the details can be in here. It's better. It works better in my notebook, and I'm going to talk about that. I might even do a whole separate video on that, but for right now, I'm kind of in this and realizing this part of my planning system doesn't work so well. So I think people can relate. I think there's people out there like me that aren't very tracker savvy, and that's okay, I think. I mean, it is what it is, so not trying to force anything, right? This is the meat of my discbound planning sections. These are my dailies. This is another Plan with B vellum. I printed at home. I actually bought some new vellum. I'm going to try it out, and if I really like it, I'll link it. I want to try getting some that is thicker. So one thing with discbound planning, you'll notice that these little areas around the mushroom, they kind of tear up. That's the only bad thing. I'd rather deal with this, though, than ring gap any day of the week. So, yeah. But this will be changed out, obviously. It's very summery, isn't it? Happy summer. It's all going away tomorrow. I think tomorrow's the first day of fall. This I use. It's a piece of laminate. I put just a couple stickers on it just so I can see it. I put a ton of Post-its on here just because they stick so well on here. Yeah, they stick so well, and if I ever need a Post-it, I just grab it off here. I don't keep this in a cover, which I would like to buy a cover. If I decide to go 100% disc, I'll finally buy a leather cover for it and put my Post-its maybe in there. But I do like having this here just so I can grab, maybe I'm on a phone call or with somebody, I can just grab a Post-it off here and pop it back on here if I want to, or pop it on a page, just whatever. This is how I do my dailies. I'm sorry, not dailies, weeklies. These are weeklies. This is the back of my weekly. And all it is just lined paper from Plans Meet Paper. And I just put these, sorry about the dog. You can hear my neighbor's dog. These are just from Cocoa Daisy. This is washi from Cocoa Daisy. All of these from Cocoa Daisy. This is from Designs by Planner Perfect. Cocoa Daisy August Kit. Jane's Agenda. Yeah. And this is how I like to... Oop. I don't want to show my Friday. I can't show too much of my dailies because I have people's names on there, and I'm a computer technician, so I do have like printer IP addresses, server names that I can't put on here, but this is how my weekly and daily section look, and I'm going to show you how this works. This is another video from Plans Meet Paper. This is Plans Meet Paper. This one is from Simple and Trendy Co. This is a half letter insert that's weekly. It's not the Hobonichi one, though. This is a different one. I really like the lines in the space right here. I could put the number. And I actually did buy Jane's Agenda weeklies, and I think I'm going to sell those too. Sorry, Jane. But I'll show you why. I gotta change my situation here. Okay. So, this is the favorite part of my, either if I'm in a ring bound or discbound planner, this is my favorite functionality of my planner. You can see this is just, it's got jelly on it. I've already like raced everything and marked everything off. When I'm done with my planner, it looks like World War III, which is fine because I use the heck out of this thing. I use it every day, all day. So and every day. I'm very religious about my planning. I take it pretty seriously because it helps so much, especially with work. I don't think there's been too many days over the past several years that I have not used my planner every single day. Let's just put it that way. But this is my week on one. It's kind of like a Hobonichi style, but except for the to-dos on this side, this is my daily, I put my to-dos on the back. So these are the things that I look through when I plan my week out. I usually take whatever I have on my monthly, I pop it on here, my major events, and then I think about, okay, what tasks do I have? Is there anything else going on this week? Do I have bills, payday, trash? I get a little bit more granular with the week than I do on my monthly. My monthly, I just like it to be a giant overview of what I'm doing for the month. And then on my weeklies, I can get a little bit more specific. I might even put another appointment on there that I really don't want on my monthly. Maybe I have some work stuff that may or may not really need to happen on that day at that time, but I pop it in. Or I might have a to-do that really needs to get done Thursday, let's just say. I would put that on here in black. So my appointments are in red, events are in red, and I highlight them and I cross them off when they're done. Other things that I want to know about but don't have anything to do with me, like I don't need to drive here. My husband's doing this, so I put it in blue. Fun things I want to do, I put in green, or if it's a birthday or holiday or something, I'll put in green if I don't have a sticker. And my trash is always the trash can from Coco Daisy. I can't live without this little trash can. But what's so great about this insert, and what's so great about discs or rings if I'm in them, is I use this daily. It's not really a daily, but I use it as a daily. This one column insert from Plans Meet Paper that has this little column, because I can time things if I need to. I can do the same thing in my notebook. But I like this column here and this header up top. I can put like an event, holiday, or if I'm off work that day, maybe where I'm going to be at. I could put that up here. And then I put all my tasks and all kinds of things on this side. So what's so great about that is there's a lot of people who are going to say, oh my gosh, Lisa, why do you use that much? Why do you have that giant piece of paper for your to-dos? Well, my day for work, at least, I might have like 15 things I need to do. And a lot of those things might be just to check on something that only takes me a few seconds, but I got to remember to do it. So it's going to go on here. And usually I use maybe about this much for my work stuff, this stuff for my home stuff, after work, and this obviously for morning and appointments. I'll pop appointments up here too. So I can take this out and leave it on my desk, and I just kind of go through and then check things off as I go. So yeah, my day is pretty task heavy, but it's not appointment heavy. This is like kind of an exception. I never have this many appointments in a week. It's kind of rare. So yeah, I don't really have that many. But what's so great about this insert and why I love it so much in discs is I can take this out, and then Sunday is right here, and I can still see my week on this side. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. In my notebook, I feel like, because I have a separate insert for my weeklies, I can't really see my daily with my weekly, and that bums me out, so to speak. So that's how I do my dailies, and I don't know if I want to give that up if I go to a notebook. I mean, I would have to give it up, I think, because of the specific notebooks that I like in my traveler's notebook. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, I guess, but I don't know. That's what I'm going through right now. That's what I'm working out in my head. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know what I'm going to end up with Sunday. It's going to be an interesting video when I'm done, at least for me. I don't know about for you guys, but I like to share what I'm doing, just to show people, because I like sharing what I'm doing. If anyone's really interested, that's great. Oh, this is from Jane's Agenda. This is the today marker. So this marks, obviously, my today page. I haven't actually planned out Saturday, but I need to, because it's going to be a big day. We're going to a big fireworks show called Sky Wars tomorrow. It's going to be loads of fun, and we're going to be out a lot. And there's things I want to do during the morning. I need to clean my windshield, because if I drive tomorrow night, it's going to be bad. And we're going to be driving tomorrow night, so I got to get that done. I got to do a timeline of when I'm going to get to this event. I already have a piece of paper about what I want to pack and all that. Another great thing about this is you can do that. You can throw in a packing list. Of course, you could do that in a traveler's notebook too. Just put it on a Post-it. Or you can even tip in, you know, something like this in there. No big deal. So, but I do like having it on the disc kind of separate. I'm changing my mind. I want to go back to my notebook. Crazy stuff. All right. Anyway, that is my daily and weekly section. Another thing I like to do is put in like a little soonish list. This is kind of dumb though. I'm starting to realize that, you know, I probably don't really need to put this in here, because it really should just go on my weekly, if I'm going to put it in my weekly section. Why isn't it just on my weekly? I've been thinking about this for like 6 months. Why do I have this? So yeah, stupid things we do in our planners. Anyway, if you do it, it's not stupid. I'm just saying that for me, it's like, I don't know why I have this in here, because it's not really, I guess because I put this in here because it doesn't necessarily have to be done this week. It's just something I kind of want to get done within a soonish time frame. That's why it's called soonish, but I could just forward the task on my week. I'm way overthinking this. You know, as planner girls, we overthink everything. We just do. This is my week for next week, and I've already started a little bit of pre-planning. I have some notes here that I got to be really thoughtful of when I wake up Monday. Probably need to get a little extra sleep, because I've got a new branch opening up in Seattle. I got to help them get all their IT equipment up and going, so they can be in business on Monday. So got to be cognizant of that. So I got a big old Post-it there. So, and events happening. But anyway, this is all going to be transferred into my October planner, because that's another great thing about discs that I would miss from my traveler's notebook, that I can go into October and carry these with me to an October setup, and it wouldn't be any problem. Just rip, pop them in my October, ready to go. But my notebook, I would have to actually create the next notebook and date it, which is fine, but you know, I don't know. I just kind of like things to be a little bit more cohesive, but just more stuff for Wednesday. Got my vet tech coming Thursday, and when I have my vet tech coming, I have a little separate page where I pop in here where I do tasks just specifically when she comes. I like to clean up do some special things, like our porch is just a wasp magnet, and I don't want her killed by wasps when she comes to my house. So I gotta make sure I get out there and just look for them and spray. Just goofy little things like that that make all the difference in your life, right? Bills. Here's October 1st. I just popped it in because I would like to ideally start October, at least if I'm in discs, on a Monday. Isn't that nice that it starts on a... No, it's... The week will start... The next week will be on Monday, but you know what I mean. Yeah, last day's on Sunday. So... Another section I have in my planner is my reference section, and what I really call this, though, instead of this tab, is notes. So I need to get this referencing. I need to take these tabs off. They're driving me crazy. What not to do with your planner on my channel. Don't have a soonish list and don't have stupid tabs. But anyway, this is if I decide to journey away from discs, what I'm going to sell. I haven't actually put too much on here yet, but because I haven't really 100% decided. Yeah, but journey to discs. If I do decide to stay in discs, these are the things I want to sell, and do. I think I've already done some of these. Yeah, this is kind of old, so I'll probably make a new one. Yeah, and then I just have some out and about. These are things I might want to do if I'm running some errands sometime. A happy list, a weekend list, set up September. This is old, so obviously I'll make a new one for October. Honey-do list. This has been in here since May. If you're a Coco Daisy subscriber, you'll notice like what stickers I have for what month in here, right? You'll know like what month I created that in. It's kind of funny. To do for others, I really like this page because if I'm on the phone with my friend, my brother, my mom, just anyone, I can pop to this page. I can go to my reference section, look at here, and just, oh yeah, I should really ask her about Joe and his MRI, or, you know, how's my mom's hip doing, or my aunt, or, you know what I mean? Just, I want to be able to, boom, pull it out. And also, gift ideas, I'll put that on here. You know, things that you want to remember to ask your friends and family. And if you're like crazy like me and work a job and do all kinds of stuff, then you don't want to seem uncaring when you actually care a great deal about your friends and family, and you want to ask about these things. So I think it's a great insert to have in your planner. Highly recommend. This is notes that I want to do for a video. And another soonish list. These are, I don't know. This is an example of what not to do in your planner. So I watched a video from Alexis, Miss Trenchcoat. And there's other people that are out there on YouTube that warn about multiple lists and planners. Too many lists. I think Kita, At Home with Kita, also has a video of things not to do in your planner. And here I am doing them in my planner. What not to do. So many lists. They're not prioritized. They're not put in sections. I do want to capture the information, but it really needs to be sorted through, and it would probably get done a lot sooner. You know what I mean? Let's just breeze by this section. This is my master task list, though. These are things I'd like to get done within the year, maybe. But the soonish list are just, I don't know. Put down in the comments what you think about my soonish list. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. You can even yell at me if you want. That's fine. This is the house projects. Things I like to do around the house. Yeah. This is a list. These little lists are from Levenger. I kind of like these things. And you know what? These things fit great in personal ring planners too. If you washi this and punch it, it's like the same size. I don't know if you care about that, but I like them in personal ring planners too. But I just like these little notes. They're kind of cool. They're kind of expensive though, so I don't know if I'm going to buy them again. I got them on sale. They're kind of cool, but this is for e-recycle. Just some things I like to do. I didn't really want to show that. I do love watching Chinese dramas. And these are some ones I want to watch. Some fun things I want to do. And the rest of this is stuff I don't want to show. I got passwords. I have a whole work section I can't show because obviously work. And the back ones I can show. These are food. This is my food section, although I call it meal because of the tabs I have on here, which I should have never put on. I'm calling it the wrong thing. But anyway, I have a list of favorite meals, low-calorie foods. Look how small I wrote on this piece of paper. Pretty crazy. And then I have meal planner from List Lab. I love this meal planner. My brain doesn't want to use any other meal planner except for the Cocoa Daisy standard insert. I don't know. I just love this insert. This last section I have is a travel section. I made a packing list in Excel, and yeah, Excel. So I took off all the cell lines, I guess. When you do the format, you can choose whether or not it's got the lines or not. So I just did that, and I made sure it was, once again, portrait mode and half letter. I just kind of eyeballed it. So, but what's so great about this is I can put piece of transparency film or like a half thing of laminate. Like if you do, just put a piece of lamination through your laminator, cut it down to size and punch it. You can put it over here and use a dry erase marker, and you can just mark stuff off. But I think what I'll do next time, I actually did that and found it to be kind of a pain, to be honest. I think I'm just going to reprint this out and just mark it off on another form. But, you know, I like having this in here. If we have a trip coming up, I could at least look on here and I'll have everything in here that I'm like, oh yeah, I think I'm running out of shampoo or, you know, travel lotion, whatever. And I can come in here. Oops, I just bumped you. I can come in here and just look and see, oh yeah, I'm out of that. You know what I mean? All right, I think that's almost it. This is just blank paper. These are more the leaf and pie inserts. I love these. They're so gorgeous. And I also have just a pocket from Staples that has some stickers in here. I usually keep a bunch of stickers in here. The back of the Jane's Agenda. Beautiful peonies. And that is my half letter setup for September. I'm going to briefly go through my standard tan because time. Yep. It's not going to be a short video. But for September, I also set up my, I think I showed this already on my channel. It's the Speckled Fawns. TN, she only made, I believe, 2 of these. Black, I think they're Black Beauty Licorice. They're the Snickerdoodle. The Snickerdoodle Black Licorice. I think it's what it is, not Black Beauty. Black Beauty is Chic Sparrow Creme, but this is not a Chic Sparrow. But the leather seems to be the same almost. But love this anyway. Enough talking about it. Let's open it up. But obviously I have an Ollie Block clip on the front. And this was decorated with the Cocoa Daisy September theme. Sorry about the glare. I gotta put vellum on my ring lights. I think that'll help. But these are just some things I have in my pocket. So in my notebook, instead of having that, you know, half sheet, I just used the notepad from Cocoa Daisy. And I put in some Post-its, and I usually use this for my, you know, my grocery list, Amazon list, like I have in my half letter. I just pop it, tuck it in here. I don't really use that much of a grocery list though. You know, everyone uses the drop off now, I think, Instacart, whatever. Everything's already in there. This is my monthly. I love this insert. I love it so much. It's from Paper Penguin Co. I bought 2 of these already for 2024, and they are fantabulous. Yeah, I just love, my brain loves this insert. So obviously I use this a lot more than I did my half letter Jane's Agenda ones. I'm sorry, Jane. Nothing against Jane. I'm sorry. But I just love this one. I don't know. I just love the layout. I don't know. And I might even, yeah, started using some things for October. A little bit. But in this one, I like how Paper Penguin Co., I think her name's Danielle, she has enough space in here to use 1 day per month for to-do lists. So I went and got Mandy Lynn Plan stickers. I think I already went through this in my last video. I think I might even linked them in my last video. The Mandy Lynn's Plans stickers. Yeah. But see, in this one, I can also tip in my when did I last insert. I really don't like tipping in inserts on the pages because I don't like the way they feel. The glue, once you pop something in here, it kind of drives me crazy. So I try to shy away from doing that. But on the ends, it doesn't matter as much. So I'll go ahead and tip something in on the covers, I guess. Ends, you know, covers, you know what I mean. So I'll go ahead and tip something in here. This is 2024 calendar, obviously. I think I got a 2023 overview. Yeah. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. And these are Foxy Fix dashboards. Right before they went out of business, I was in a standard traveler's notebook and I grabbed up a bunch of their, what do they call those? They're just bundles. They're going out of business and they're just trying to get rid of a bunch of stuff. And I snagged up 2 of these. I'm so glad I did because now I got a ton of Foxy Fix dashboards. I like Chic Sparrow dashboards too, but they seem to split up the back. But believe it or not, that's okay because you can put packing tape on them and still use them. I don't know. Maybe some people even purposely cut those backs off of here to put around 2 inserts. I've seen people do that too, so whatever. I'm glad we can still get those. This is a traveler's notebook insert. Week on 1. I wonder if I can show this. I don't think there's anything in here I can't show. Where's this week? I'm starting to lose my voice, y'all. This is this week. I didn't really use it this much this week because I was in my half-letter disc. But this week I really tried to use it a lot more. And I don't like the cream paper. I said that in my last video. But I love the quality of the paper. I don't think there's anyone out there that does not like the quality of this paper in these Travelers Company inserts. So I think the new ones, 2024s, come out in October. So I need to find out fast whether or not I want to stay in my notebook or do my discs. So I think I'm going to have like a big video on Sunday. Sunday's going to be a big video day, I think, when I hash this out. So come back Sunday if you're interested in my planning life. Thank you if you are. I do see there's a couple subscribers. Yay, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm just out here sharing my thoughts and everything. So I like watching other planner videos and watching other people share their thoughts. So I think it's fun to come out here and do it. So thank you for watching my videos. But anyway, this insert, obviously from Travelers Company with the Ecru pages. Don't quite like that, but I think I can deal. You know, obviously, I like decorating these pages. I do it almost every week. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else here. One great thing, though, about these inserts is that they go all the way to January. So talk about your forward planning. It's all right here. All you got to do is put a post in here. Boom. Forward planning, right? I mean, you can't really do that. I mean, you could do that in discbound if you had all your weeklies set up in there, but I typically only have the current month. Maybe the next month, but all the way to January. So that's something to be said, right? Obviously, this is my September daily. And I think I've also shown this. I do like how white these pages are. Love the grid spacing. I love this insert. I really love it. This is I want to say it's my favorite daily, but the disc daily comes to a close second for my daily page. I love this page, but I have a lot more room on these pages because obviously it's a day per, 2 pages. but there's a lot of room on here. I need a lot of room for my dailies, you guys, but I kind of wonder though if in this with the day per 2 page, if I maybe tend to over plan. Do you ever wonder if you over plan? Sometimes I wonder if I over plan. I haven't done anything in here because I've been in my desk. So guys, now I'm kind of leaning towards my notebook. But anyway, yeah, the one thing I don't like about the notebook though is that, yeah, I could probably have my October one kind of smushed in here somewhere. Or maybe just waiting on the side, or I could probably change out all my deco Go October and just take this insert out, but still use it, you know, just for a week. I could go that route, because I sure do like to have my next setup ready, because I already got appointments. I already got a lot of things to note for October. I got a work project. I have, you know, family things. I've got fun things. I've got things. I got things, everybody. I have things. I'm sure you got things. So, something to consider too. And my last insert is the Cocoa Daisy insert. Oh, I can't show that. That's my work stuff. But I think I've already showed this. I use this first part as a meal planner. We've been eating terrible lately. So if you saw my last video and you looked at my meal plan and thought, oh my God, Lisa, your diet is terrible. And you would be correct. So we need to change a lot of our food that we eat. I actually have my September goals in here. And I actually also have my routine lists in here. So it's not like they're not in my system. It's just that they're in a different place. And maybe they're not even bound in here, but they're here. And I can also put in my master task list. I have another insert that's not in here. That's from Paper Penguin Co. And it's the Cosmo Air Snow. And oh my gosh, that insert is just glorious. I love it. I think it's downstairs though. But anyway, these things are in here. So it's not like I wouldn't be missing a lot of the things that I have in my discbound, because I can incorporate them in here. It's just whether or not I like to incorporate them in here. I've also thought about using a discbound just for like my trackers and home stuff, long-term house projects, master task lists, meal planning, just things like that. I can keep at home and then just do everything else in here. Which, okay, yeah, that sounds like a great solution. It sounds perfect. But I'm not a 2-planner girl, and I've tried that before, and of course it doesn't work. I tell you what. So, but I really think despite everything I've said in this video, I think I'm really nailing down and getting closer to planner comfort. I don't like the term planner peace, because we're never at peace with our planner. There's always things that ebb and flow, change, and we're always in different seasons, and things change so much with our lives. I mean, I could change my job tomorrow, and maybe I'm in a job where I can't even look at my planner. I'm doing other things. But maybe I still need something for my personal life. I would probably pare that sucker down to just like a passport or pocket, to be honest. That's probably all I would need. So we're always changing, and that's another thing. I'd like to do a whole video on people that come out on YouTube and Instagram and apologize for changing their planners. It breaks my heart when people do that. I mean, I kind of get why they're out there, and they have a following of people like, oh, I watch your channel because I do notebooks too. And, you know, I used to be that way too, until I learned a lot more about planning and realized that everyone has something to offer when they do a planning video. You can take that information and incorporate it into your current system, whether it be deco, whether it be their process, just about anything. There's something to gain from everyone's planning experience, I think, regardless of whatever planner you're in. And I think we need to I don't want to say stop looking at what kind of planner people are in and stop subscribing to those channels, you know, resubscribing, all that stuff. I don't know if I'm making my point here, but I want to do a whole video about how planner swapping, planner mirroring, which is what I kind of did this month, is good. And I'd like to do like a couple negative points about it and how we can learn and grow and why people do that. What's the benefit? Because I've been doing it for a whole year and I see both sides, and I think I see more benefit to swapping these out, changing them, mirroring your planner into having two planners together. Hopefully that makes sense. If you're a planner person, I think it probably does. But what's the benefits? What's the cons of that? I really think that there's a lot to be said. Not just a lot to be said about my very long, super long video I just did tonight. But yeah, I'd like to do a video about that and talk about pros and cons of doing that. I have a whole list of things I'd like to discuss. If you're into that, if you're just here for the setups, unboxing videos, fabulous, whatever you want to come out here and take away from, because I know as a planner girl for the past however many years, probably 2017, that I've been watching YouTube videos. I come out here, and when people watch videos out here, I know it's for a selfish reason. They're looking to see what they can do with their planner. They're not really necessarily going, yay, you got a, you know, a standard TN. It's not like that. And that's okay, because that's what people come out here to do. They're looking to tweak their own setups. They want to see what they can do for their lives, and what, you know, they can incorporate in their planner and take away something from your video that you post that they can either purchase or get an idea for their planner, or take anything out of that video that they can incorporate in their system. I think you know where I'm going with that, right? What not to do, like my soonish list. Oh my gosh, why do I have that in there? But anyway, yeah, so that's my 2 setups for September. I'm sorry that took so long to get out, but you can see I've been battling the September planners this month. I've been having a lot of fun with it though, and dang, this standard feels so luxurious. I love it. It feels so good. So anyway, that's my take for right now for September. That's what I've been doing. That's my planner setup. I don't know if I ever did a setup video yet. I went crazy with my beads this month. They're out of control. But I plan on coming back here Sunday, and I'm going to have a planner setup for Sunday. So be looking for that. And I don't know if I'm going to be doing discs yet, or if I'm going to be doing standard TN, but I'm probably going to unbox my Jane's Agenda box that's coming tomorrow. I'm very excited about that black cat, and we'll see what I end up with. Who knows? I don't know if I'm going to do the mirror thing or not next month. If I do, I will let you know. I'm going to post it if I do it. You can find out if I'm going planner crazy or not. I'm okay with that. That's why I'm out here on YouTube. So anyway, I hope you guys had a great week. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will catch you on Sunday. Be looking for another video. Hopefully I can get it out. So have a good one. Thanks for visiting my channel today. Bye.